Sepi banget, sepi.
Kita di ini ya, di Bukit Vista kan? Joshua. Aku siapa ya yang ada?
Bukit Vista.
Hai Om.
Wih, sayang-sayang.
Teh.
Apa kabar?
Baik.
Apa tuh dekat-dekat?
Halo.
Halo, selamat siang.
Ya, selamat siang.
Passwordnya?
Passwordnya
Kopi luwak white coffee.
2.
Anda mendapatkan 27 juta rupiah. Diambil secara kredit. Sehari 75 rupiah.
Engineer itu mendapatkan udah record.
Kopi dulu.
Silakan Tuan.
Anda puasa?
Oh, enggak puasa. Belum Ramadan.
Iya. Dom.
Ini siapa nih itunya nih?
Aku.
Oh iya, siap. Saya mendengarkan ya.
Aku sekretari tapi chairman-nya harusnya Joshua. Tapi Joshua nggak ada, jadi Mas Noval.
Hah?
Iya.
Aku baru lalu. Chairman lagi berarti ini. Ini minggu lalu Alvin.
Kopi yang binata.
Ulang tahun.
Podkamen, gimana podkamen?
Loki katanya tiap hari.
Podkamen.
Ki.
Apa podkamen? Podkamen.
Malam ini
Kapan vodka apa? Ayo, aku sih aman. Yang penting apa namanya? Kamu tahu pin BC aku kan? Tinggal ambil aja.
Omanya
nggak ke bukit-bukit? Oh, aku cuma Sabtu Minggu libur cuma kan. Next week ya. Gani lo Om Tangkeman. Nggak, ini nggak usah. Gani itu anak di bawah umur ya. Kamu belum berbulu.
Oh, aku tunjukin.
Kamu tahu nggak artinya? Jangan gini dulu, negatif dulu. Berbulu tuh bersih, bugar selalu, coy. Ayo udah lanjut.
Siapa chairman-nya?
Aku tahu tadi katanya.
shopping antara edisi 2
Oke guys, let's start.
Okay, let's start. Who will be a chairman?
You.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for today. let's start our sync up today, and we will start from squad 1 Trilo OKR. Start first from OKR squad performance. Please open it, Mrs. Secretary.
Yeah.
Okay, who have this one? Is from Alvin Bukit Vista. Okay, Mr. Alvin, please explain us about the progress.
So basically, this is a report on every weeks about our revenue. But it's really interesting. This morning I checked. Could you check the other one, the below one? There's two picture, the 15th October and 15th October for afternoon. Yes. So this is the data from this morning. We reached 148. That's basically already reached the stress target for us. But this afternoon, I double check it again. There's some difference on the data. It changed to be 124. So I don't know what actually the happening right now. I'm still double check it, which data that actually correct. Is it the previous one or right now? Because right now also there's some rock error data on squad 2. I believe there's 700,000 US dollar on the revenue. So I can really give much information for now, but just to remind everyone, our target is 131. In case if we actually still reach on 124, we still have 7,000 until we reach our target, and supposedly until the end of the month we can reach it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Alvin. Is there any discuss about this cut? Dominic?
How much the target?
Squad 1 target, the regular target is 131, and the stress target is 15% above that. It's 147,500 something.
Okay, I think it's from my side because this is a question. I think it's going to Diba. This booking, or if the tableau is going to be PRR or bigger right now, Diba?
Bigger, sir.
The tableau data
Bigger.
is going to bigger.
Yes.
It's going to bigger.
Yes, sir. Bigger.
Okay, because I cannot add booking until now at Pelasanti. I cannot add as well. I think that is 30 million. And Agoda at lot 6 is smart as well. So this I need to discuss with Bayu because I cannot add booking. So we lost a lot of revenue. I'm not sure about that. Maybe I will discuss with Bayu why I cannot add the booking. So that is update from my side because I was update on Agoda and .com as well, and also Expedia. I cannot add the booking. So, but I already make like a list. So I give to Bayu, and Bayu still check with the bigger team. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bli Rafiq. Any other discuss?
Mr. Chair,
Okay, Vita, please.
I just want to ask, or maybe like a reminder for everyone, who here acts as the server for RMS clients?
Server for what? Come again?
Who has revenue management as the clients? Content, right? Content. You serve.
One chapter that's
Vita, please repeat your question. We cannot
So
hear you.
I just
Your
want
voice is
to-
breaking.
Yes.
Sorry, like to ask everyone here who actually serve revenue management, HAR and content, right? Okay, so I'm just asking, like, because this will be related to revenue then, right? So what can we do, like, to actually achieve our target and stretch target? Then we need also like take a look at the people who serve revenue management, right?
Is it someone to play music over there? Maybe you can turn off the music. Maybe you can close
Not
the door.
Here. Not here. Someone else. Maybe Rizky.
Yeah, your voice is very breaking. We cannot hear you clearly.
Yeah, your voice is breaking.
Yep, we can hear.
What about now?
Yes.
So I was just saying that since we're talking about revenue right now, revenue target and stretch target as well. So just want to make awareness for the people who actually serve revenue management to help the squad to achieve our target. And as per now, we have content and HIR as the server for revenue management, right? For us.
Yes.
Cool.
Market leader as well.
Ambience. Okay.
And what's the question again?
Sorry?
Huh?
And
What is your point of your question?
yeah, what
No,
is the question again?
my point of the question, it's actually just a question if people are aware actually what are their contribution to this target and everything.
Okay, understand.
Okay. Thank you. Any other discuss? Or we can move to next card. Okay, let's move to the next card, please, Mrs. Secretary. Okay, this is from Alvin too. Please tell us about this card, Alvin.
Okay, so this is also a review for KPI on our squad, or squad 1, basically. This one is for the reservation side. That basically our KPI, if you remember, inquiries is 25%, and also for request is 50%. We don't achieve any SLA compliance from the past 4 weeks at all. I already make a review on one of the OKR there. I'm going to give you an update, but I'm just going to inform you regarding this one, so everyone understand about it first. And the next picture, please could you try to double check again? No, not that one. This one, okay. So this one is from the host side, basically regarding the review. I think it's also what happening on squad 2 because we don't really handle the review. We don't really reply the review. The data is not really updated. I'm not really sure as of now, but I believe that's the reason why we actually have 100% no review at all from the past 2 weeks. And also from the past 2 week on the weekly review score, we also get really low because no one actually handled the review as of now. Actually, I hope that from squad 1, Nadine, the one that do a part-time, can handle the review, especially for the afternoon, because he do an afternoon shift on Monday until Thursday. So after 6 p.m. and we already have a night shift, I want to motion to her to help on do the review, because we can also add Murga on the Jogja base. I think it will be helpful for the squad 1 on helping the review management.
Okay, thank you, Alvin. Any other discuss about this? Yes, please, Bli Rafiq.
This is the update. I think it's because and for the guest check-in, because first I think it's the host is not click the check-in updated on the bigger. That is the problem. And then the second one was how we solve that one. So I will tell to all the night shift person to check if the guest is checked in already, so mark it on the bigger as well. And also the late check-in, we can check it. So the night shift, the Batman will be much better now. And then the second one about the review, I tell in the squad 2, we have 2% here at Windy and Eva doing review every day in the morning from 9 until 11. Before he was going to the field to check the, because now we have like a room list check. So everything needs to be clean, because I don't want to make a bad review again at squad 2. I think I want to ask us, this is Ivan is off until when? What?
So Ivan is basically not taking off, but he's resigning on.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for the information. I think Now it's better us to decide it who will take the review. If you, same like Alvin said, if what's the name of the person?
Nadine.
Nadine. It's better to take the review in the morning. It's not the afternoon because afternoon will be so busy because the review will coming 2 o'clock after 2 o'clock. So it's better in the morning, and then the next day in the morning it's more easy. So we have a fresh brain to replay the review. It's not the afternoon.
Actually, because I suggest that because Nadine only do afternoon shift on the Monday and Tuesday. So basically, when after 6 p.m. on Bali time, there's also Batman, right? She's basically pairing with the Batman, but to make well, at least to help a lot too, I think she can do the review at that times. So around 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. She finished around 9 to 10 p.m. home. So
Okay.
I think it will also helpful for us.
Okay, noted. Yeah, I think it's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Vita, can I ask you about Ivan resigning from Squad 1 or resigning from Bukit Vista?
From Bukit Vista.
Because I have heard about issue that he will move to internal tools.
Oh yeah, so that one after his promotion review, and then basically the committees for his promotion review decide for him to actually help on tech support in IT, but then he's not feeling how do I say comfortable anymore to work here, so he decided to resign, but he hasn't make it official since last week he got an accident, and he said that he needs to heal first and everything. And yesterday, actually, he told someone, I don't remember who, maybe Rian, saying that today he will come to the office to actually say bye and everything and give back the laptop and everything. But we haven't heard from him since then, so not sure yet.
Okay, thank you very much, Vita. Any other update or any other discuss?
I have something to ask, or maybe I don't know, suggestion. So about this regarding like not checked in data, right? So I see that now hosts are actually kind of like reporting on WhatsApp, right? Like, okay, this guest is checked in and this place. What about like yesterday we also talked about, I think about partner, like referring to bigger. So like, so for hosts, instead of just like sending pictures to WhatsApp saying that this person already checked in, and they also need to change the status of the guest on bigger.
Yes, Dominic. Some of the partner already use bigger. I think it's less than 50% in the squad. I think it's all the. I think less than 50%. But mostly the partner can do it to click the check-in, but we don't know it. It's human. Sometimes is remember, sometimes it's not remember. That's why I need to all the because it's bigger, it's easy to on the mobile phone, so you can check in if you meet the guest, or even though the guest is already go out from his room, just mark his check in, because this data I think is going to bigger. If you don't mark it check in, will be not check in on the data, even though the guest is check in already.
So this check-in is actually filled by partner, not by host, not our side.
I think it's both side. Both side. First, if for example, I was the owner and then the host was Pita, for example, and I meet the guest and I click check in on my bigger, and will be displayed check in, and you cannot if you what is called login on bigger will be marked on check in. That means the owner is marked check in. It's not us. But if the owner is forget to mark a check in, we supposed to do that. Understand what I mean, Pita? Yeah. So it's both sides. But I think it's the owner now is aware about the what is called the update from bigger and what time the guests will check in. But sometimes we are one person is handling for 5 guest house, for example. We cannot doing this one, but it's the owner click check in. At least we know it. That's why I push by you to have like a notification if someone already check-in on the bigger, will be have a notification on bigger. That's still on improved by bigger team. So for example, the guest named Michael is checking at Ronda, for example, Mujimba. And Ronda mark check-in on bigger, and we have a notification. Michael is already check-in and marked by Ronda. That is need to be notification. That is improved from bigger later.
Noted.
Yeah.
Noted.
Okay. Thank you, Lirafik. Any other discuss? No? Let's move to the next card. Okay, it's from HAR and this is from Alvin and Jing. Alvin?
Yeah, so basically this is about increasing the converted inquiries and requests. One thing that actually pretty interesting that I discussed with converted requests that actually not SLA compliance. Actually in quantity it's pretty much same. It's getting decreased or it's getting lower, but the quality is pretty much same. We don't get SLA compliance. So if you double check it again on the image or picture that I attached, most of it actually came from Alchemist, which is actually a request to book that also not have a connection on rentals. Now, yes, you can see it by yourself. It's 80% of it is from Alchemist. I don't want to make it difficult as of now. We have a few issues before on how to report the Alchemist. But one thing that actually can we do as a short-term solution is basically I'm gonna block the calendar manually from Airbnb by matching it on the Alchemist calendar. Let's say if the Alchemist calendar already get blocked, I'm gonna also block it on the Airbnb calendar based on the listing. This is what I adapt from Squad 4 regarding the multiple rooms listing.
Yes.
This is just a short term as of now, but this can also use to reduce the unconverted requests.
Yeah.
Because if we talk about the long term, we need to reboard the Alchemist, but it's gonna be a long way or long progress as of now. But we still need to pass the SLA compliance. So I'm gonna do it by try to check all the calendars from each listing or each room, because basically each room only have one listing right now. We don't have a multiple listing anymore for Alchemist. It's already clean enough. So I'm just gonna block it until the end of 2019 or December and see the progress of it if it's really reduced the unconverted requests.
Okay. Thank you very much, Alvin. Any other discuss? Diba, please.
Alvin, is this an OKR for you?
Yes, this is basically an OKR. We still have the key result below.
I'm sorry, I have to jump in, man. I mean, like,
Yes.
We agreed last week that we are going to submit our OKR on this board, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see one in revenue. I don't see one in finance. I don't see one in market builder. And we were supposed to get buy-in from the squad for each of our OKR, right? In order to determine whether it's aligned with the squad or not.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is what we're agreeing 2 weeks in a row, right?
Yes. And it's only the two of us right now.
Okay. Okay. So you want to propose this as an OKR?
Yep. I'm gonna repropose it again. Basically, this is the OKR from the September that already got a pivot.
Previously it was an activity, right? We agreed that before it was an activity that you wrote, right?
The key result is below that. The checklist.
Okay.
It's pretty much the same. But once again, that's the pivot of us. So 2 weeks of the months. That's the key result that I want to achieve based on the reservation side.
This is the gold mining, right?
What?
This is the gold
Yes,
mining,
that's supporting
right?
document for it.
So you're going to do gold mining and putting the alchemist reservation manually. That's what you're going to do.
That's the activities.
Okay. In order to achieve this
In
key
order
result.
to reach that one, 25% inquiries converted for 2 weeks on months, and also 50% converted requests from each month. That's the result.
Okay, back to Chang. That what was Alvin want to propose.
Okay, thank you very much, Diva. Let's move to next card.
Oh, that's a buy-in.
The other card is
I
from.
think you need to propose the what? The
That's the
OKR, right?
that's motion. We need to buy in first from the
Yeah.
squad.
Oh, okay. So Alvin proposed this OKR, right, to squad.
Yep, that's the
Yes,
OKR.
we
You can
beli.
get the key result, Kim?
Yeah. Before we going to the squad level agreement, I want to asking to you, Alvin, about the action.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you want to block manually on the Airbnb calendar based on the Alchemist calendar on Google Sheet, that is the objective, right?
Oh,
And then the
no.
action as well.
Just the action.
That's the action. And then
That's the action.
how do you know if someone is added on the Google Sheet? Did you get the email?
Pardon?
For example, like this. I was on the Alchemist site and I was update the guest state walk-in, for example, from 29th of October until 1st of November. You are away, and then you cannot check the Alchemist calendar every day.
Yes.
But at least you get notification if someone is editing the calendar, right? It's better like that.
Yep.
That is my purpose. If you want, at least you can talk with the Alchemist side. If they can like it's I think it's the Alchemist calendar only can open on managing. If I'm not wrong, right?
So Chris Wayana.
Oh, Kiswayana. And also maybe better you can what is called make notification. So if someone update on the Google Sheet, you can have notification so you can check it directly.
Okay.
Yeah, that is my advice. Yeah.
Okay, thank you
Back to
very much,
chairman. Yeah.
Beli Rafiq. Is there any discuss? Or we need to vote for Alvin?
Second
proposal?
first. We need second
You
first.
need a second motion first.
Okay, so Alvin motion to make this card as an OKR. So is there any second for Alvin motion?
Second by me.
Okay, second by Bli Rafiq, second by me too. And the other one? Any other second?
If it's second, it's only one person.
Okay, thank you very much.
Habis itu put.
Okay, so let's vote. Let's vote. Is there any favor to put this card as an OKR? Please raise your hand. Okay, so most of us is favor for this option. So Mrs. Secretary, please give a note for this card. Okay, thank you very much. Let's move to next card. Okay, who? Okay, Alvin, right? Okay, please tell us again about property audit of Squad 1.
This is a simplified version of this that we already have updated information. And the key result itself, every property's rates are updated until May of 2020. That's my first key result basically. So there will be underpricing at all. Base price also updated, and the last one is the contact doctor for 2 property that non-performing and also exclusive. So to make it clear, just non-performing, it doesn't mean that actually it can also mean maybe there's no availability and anything else that I get from the discussion before. So The second key result, actually, this is my motion. If someone want to amend either the objective key result or maybe doesn't get a second, I'm open for it.
Okay, thank you very much, Alvin. And any other discuss before we make a second for this motion? No? Okay. So Alvin motion to amendment the key result. Is there any second for Alvin motion?
Second for
Okay.
discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. Diba, please, you want to tell something?
Already updated until May of 2020. I think your key result, especially the second point, is actually activity. The content doctor of two property non-performing and exclusive listing. That is the activity, I think. What is the key result that you expected will be coming from this? Actually, this card is a property audit itself. It's an activity, not an objective. What are you trying to? So I think this is the objective, right? All of the property of squad 1 will have them updated, up to date listing information on every property of squad 1, and then your activity will be written pricing audit, content audit, and then the key result is what? Let's say up to date.
Actually, that's the one that I want to discuss with the squad. Basically, the first key result actually pretty easy to measure. That basically because it's a data that if we already update the rate and anything else until May, that's basically the key result that we can achieve. But for the second one regarding content audit, let's try to discuss with the roots why we do a content audit itself. I also need input from the other chapter too, especially from content area, and also of course from the host too. This is the idea that I propose regarding content audit by checking that a lot of the listing actually have wrong information, or maybe that also have a lot, well, not really good copywriting from previous one or anything else. But to measure it is something that I don't really, it's pretty hard for me. The one that I want to achieve is basically correct information, right?
Yes.
But correct information can also align with a lot of things. Let's say reducing inquiries, basically. This also can also align with, let's say, what's called like CTR or anything else or something like that. One thing of that's actually I don't really understand too much on how to measure it. But what I want to achieve is data or information to actually clear enough. I believe on the one of the SLA basically from content to HAR, I believe, is regarding the correct information too. But on the measuring it, I really need input for it for other one.
Okay, measure it. But have you found the way to measure about the correct information of rates? Have you found a way to measure the correct information of rates besides content?
Correct information from rates basically updated rates table and also updated base price on Tokit itself. That's one of it. Okay. Because the issue is there's two types of property that we have. First is the exclusive one, and secondly is the old one that actually using a contract rates, kind of like Raja Wibu, Alchemist, and anything else. For the Raja Wibu and Alchemist, basically, if we already get the contract rates, that's already we have, and we already updated, we already finished the key result for that kind of properties. The second one is why actually I have on the pricing audit. I have a Google spreadsheet, the Google Excel, basically, on the data of all the price for every property that we have, and also all the data that actually we need to input on the Tokit. Okay. And if you open it on the risk audit, there's some that actually I highlight greens. That's basically already done. So you can check on the cards of the risk of pricing audits. There's the spreadsheet. There's Docs Google. That's how I measure it. The green one is basically that already done. The white one is that still not checked at all until May of 2020. The yellow one is that actually in progress.
Okay, okay. And I think for the content audit,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm open for discussion, but no, if we measure it by inquiry, it will be not the correct measurement, because if you want to
Yes.
know if this listing is up to date and the correct information, they will know it from after they see the place, the actual place, right? So if it's a if the information on the listing is correct and up to date, they will not complain about, oh, the photo looks different, or oh, they say it have hot water, but turned out it's not. So perhaps that's the one way that we can look at it. Over to who here usually handles review? Om Rafiq, besides Om Rafiq?
No,
No.
but I mean,
Not
So
really, because as I know, the deep content doctor, as I know, is Diva. A deep content doctor can do it if any kind of the listing is doesn't book for how many days. Then they'll have a book.
Yeah.
That is the what is called the one of the measure.
Yeah.
And the second one, if any kind of review that is missing, for example, I think it's the now is what is we can measure if we can do it the content doctor. That is the point that I want to ask you.
No. We cannot
No.
measure from the activity. We have to measure because we want to achieve the objective.
Yeah.
Not with I think the deep content doctor is the wrong activity for if you want to achieve the this objective. I mean, deep content doctor is usually for like underperforming listing, but we want to up to date, right? So it's basically what we've done last month with the content audit, and right now we just need to know how to measure it, right? So I think it can be found after the guest already checked in, whether the information is correct or not that we put in the listing, right? And enlighten me on this, Om Rafiq. When a guest leave a review, they have like a checklist on like cleanliness and communication, right? Do they have something like the accuracy of the listing with the reality kind of ratings?
So far in Kwachu, we don't have like that.
No,
It's Kwachu.
I mean in the Airbnb.
Airbnb.
No,
But
yeah.
the accuracy you mean?
Yeah.
Like the maps and everything.
And the listing.
Thing is only the cleanliness.
You're muted.
Maybe we can open the Airbnb rating
Okay.
to check it. Just click one of the profile and then click ABB Ref Romeo Echo Victor.
Ya udah kebuka jenggo yang sih.
Okay. Maybe you can check read review. Yeah, it's down. Yeah, this one. Feedback, this one, yeah. So this one.
Okay.
It's only this one.
No accuracy. Oh, accuracy.
Yes.
We can measure that. That's
Yes.
the way. That's the way, Alvin. That's your answer, man.
Yes, the accuracy. That's what I'm asking. I'm already tell accuracy and then location.
Yeah. Okay. That's your measurement, Alvin.
Yeah.
I try to double check the data first. So is that actually? I need to find a number for that too.
Okay, Dominic, can you go to the Airbnb site, the reviews?
Yep, on one of our profile actually.
Yeah, and then go up, and then going back.
Alice review.
Going back. No, going back. ABB.
Yeah.
To the main ABB ref. And check the star. check the star. No. On the above. Yeah, maybe 2 or 1 star. No. Up.
Oh.
It's all right. It's 5. You can measure for that. But still, yeah,
So
that's one.
now that we know the
You can measure,
measurement,
so the accuracy is 3 like that. So you can find with 1 star or 2 star.
so that we now know the measurement, Alvin just need to come up with the numbers. What number will you try to achieve, or the number of let's say you can go with the overalls, you can go with the tolerance number of like, okay, we have to get above 4 or what. All of the review will leave at least 4 or all 5 stars accuracy. You just come up with a number.
Okay.
I think that's the good measurement for the.
I have comment. Could you go back? Sorry, a bit sidetrack a little bit. On below right, there's feedbacks. Could you go click the see all on feedbacks?
Yang mana?
See all, a little bit right, and up. That's it. Okay, so, let's check this now. Percentage. Okay, I'm gonna check it first again. I'm looking for the numbers for it.
Okay.
Please write it down on the comment.
So
and
we will postpone your proposal for this OKR, and then you will come up in the next sync up and for the number for the key result for the second point, right? So you will going to change the second point of key result. If I'm not mistaken. So we're going to postpone this proposal of OKR, right? Because you want to come up with the number for the key result.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any other discuss? No? Okay. So is there no other discuss, right? Thank you very much from Alvin and Dominic. And the next one came from who? The next card? Our support and reservation PCC Hanover? Okay, it's from Alvin too. The project champion is Alvin. Please tell us, Alvin.
Okay, so this on PCC, reached the PCC for reservation for Joshua and Nadine, the new one. Sorry if the results is a bit vague, but pretty much it's on how actually they can promote it or at least get from delegation. The profile manager is the one that you can check on the all hands on October's. So if you see some of it, there's a delegation tables on the left side. Joshua and Nadine is the one on delegation for Wayana and also Chris Wayana account. They can reach that. It's pretty also this is pretty vague for reservation basically for someone that actually we could say capable. It's not something that really get measurable. I believe Om Rafiq also kind of
It's difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it's difficult, but at least we're going to again, Calvin, Alvin. It's the comforted booking.
That's right.
Right.
What I want to achieve basically on the inquiry converted and maybe inquiry converted and also request converted, but right now, basically we follow up with the squad, not based on profiles. If I want to measure that, then I need to data based on the profiles, not based on the squad. If there is a, let's say, increase on the, let's say, converted inquiries or converted requests, if it's on squad, we don't know actually who is doing it, who is responsible to increase it. That's also that's also what I have in mind. Other thing is basically increasing the revenue, but it's also then affect on from the revenue side basically, or revenue management side that actually also handle the price of it, not about the converted inquiries and anything else. So that's why, based on what we have right now, it's get pretty vague because the one thing that we can measure is when they actually get get promoted from delegated to responsible on the L-hands one. I need to discuss with Mas Bayu if I want to ask for a specific unconverted inquiries and anything else based on the profiles.
Okay.
Alvin,
Yes, ma'am.
so your objective is train Nadine and Joshua, right?
Yes, to reach PCC.
To reach PCC. So the proper corporate is Adventure and Kiswayana.
Wayana and Kiswayana.
Wayana and Kiswayana.
Yep.
And then Nadine going to handle air support. Is correct?
Yep.
And then gold digging, you mean? Gold mining? What?
Yeah, that's basically. That's also a training.
Terus actionnya yang udah kamu gini apa? Sorry, kebangsaan aku ke bahasa Indonesia bangsat.
Three of them udah aku tiga-tiganya udah aku lakuin. Three of them we already done it. But what is pretty hard to measure is the key result itself when actually someone already reached the PCC. As of now, we have only one thing that someone can also define as a PCC. That's basically a promotion from probation to full-time employee on the reservation side.
Alvin, if you can check at the profile revenue, is this okay on the tableau? If increase or decreasing?
If you talk about profile revenue, basically, it's also reflected from the revenue manager, not fully from the reservation side.
Misalnya kalau converted booking kan nambah itunya, profile revenue-nya.
But we also have instant book. Most of the property is instant book too. Okay, Iba.
Hello. First of all, selain Nadine sama Josh, yang pegang W sama KW ada lagi nggak?
Aku KW.
Dominic.
Your voice breaking, Diba.
Selain Josh sama Nadine, ada yang pegang profil W sama KW apa enggak? Enggak. Selain Dominic ya? Dominic
Aku pegang KW.
Oke. Kalau nggak salah Josh kemarin minta profil aku JW sama W deh.
Guys, voice is breaking.
Goodness, Lord Jesus Christ. Kita refresh aja deh.
Guys,
Can you hear us clearly now?
You still breaking, guys?
Gengs.
Malah cacatan nih.
Nggak bisa ngomong.
Guys.
Masih bersama saya, Rapi Kalilintar, Asia.
Kedengeran nggak sekarang?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Kamu coba close tab yang nggak dipakai itu.
Enggak, ini internetnya deh.
Kayaknya koneksi bis gini.
Iya, soalnya Trello sama paper tuh kan gede banget gini. Kalau Pampers baru nggak. Lagi di mana? Minyak.
Twice.
Kalian bisa denger nggak?
Yeah.
Mana yang pakai laptop?
Jadi Kak Diba tadi nanya, selain Neden dan Joshua ada yang pegang akun W dan KW nggak?
Aku sama Ryan. That's why basically if we talk about capable, that's based on the advisor, either me or Ryan that basically handle the profile right now. But sometimes it's a bit unclear or a bit vague in the particular case. That's why because we don't have really a media to measure it. Just like I discussed before, there's no a different set of unconverted based on the profiles. So in the end, it's on the advisor itself that can check if it's capable or not.
Waktu kamu mention ini handling itu mereka fully handle, terus kamu juga masih handle apa kalian berdua masih handle?
What? Sorry?
Yang kamu bilang handover ini meaning apakah nanti fully mereka doang yang megang atau kamu juga masih megang atau Dominic juga masih megang?
Aku udah nggak megang lagi kalau mereka udah pegang itu, udah lepas dari Bukit.
Oke, berarti ya gitu aja, kamu lanjut nggak megang karena kamu judulnya handover kan, activity-nya handover kan. Terus measurement-nya sebenarnya paling gampang itu buat
ketika aku udah nggak megang. Paling gampang adalah ketika aku udah nggak megang lagi.
No, that's what I'm not trying to say. Maksudnya kan kamu measure ini mereka berhasil atau enggak ya kan? Buat nge-cover itu terus nge-cover PCC kan? Berarti sebenarnya paling gampang SLA compliance itu paling gampang kan? Cuman kita aja yang on daily basis kita nggak SLA compliance, right? Kalau mau at least berapa persen better than last month?
Berapa persen?
Berapa persen better than last month?
That's the problem makanya kalau kayak gitu kita harus based on profiles yang bertanggung jawab dari mereka karena mereka handle-nya cuma specific profile.
Iya.
Iya, nggak ada masalahnya sekarang kita datanya itu. Data kita bisa buat. Nah makanya itu nanti aku bahas.
Kalau di profile revenue gimana?
Nggak bisa, kalau profile sendirinya masih agak ambigu karena itu align sama revenue kita, revenue manager. Let's say di squad di profile gue lah contoh ada hari yang dibikin sama Rizky terus ada properti lain enggak di mana anggaplah hari ini revenue lagi turun nih. Itu cuma part of it kan kayak gitu. Tapi jadinya karena revenue manager yang mengatur harganya dan lain-lainnya, akhirnya revenue bisa naik lagi. Kayak gitu.
Yeah, I put a bit as well.
Aku nggak punya akun ke ini.
Kenapa?
Apa namanya?
Ini buka Bukit Vista.
Aku nggak ada yang pakai akun aku soalnya. Bentar, let me share my screen ya.
Ya. Let me see. Bukit Vista.
Profile cuma revenue ya datanya ya.
Is that the old one or the new one?
New one.
The negative review.
Negative review mana ya? Oh ya, this is the negative review. You should check on the reservation.
Host chapter.
Host apa reservation?
Reservation itu kita converted rate di host dia.
Okay. Ini? Yang ini mau nggak?
Kalau Ini enggak sih kayaknya. Kalau ini kan based on review.
Reservation.
Berarti yang
Ya,
reservation
itu
gitu.
ke revenue deh.
Reservation chapter dong. Ini yang converted, makanya ini based on squad.
Oke, based on
Kalau
squad.
ini bisa kita pisah jadi based on profiles.
Ya. Coba dulu.
Base juga nggak bisa.
We cut 1 million.
Oh, I know. Wait. Ah. Oh, this is taking everybody's time, man. Sub-discuss aja yuk, Vin. Daripada ngabisin waktunya orang lain ya. Gini aja kita
ke toilet 3 kali belum selesai kayaknya.
kita sekarang biar cepet kita nge-propose OKR yang menurut kalian udah siap untuk di-propose aja. Kalau enggak, sub-discuss di luar, kita balik singkap minggu depan, singkap
No, that's too long.
No one's feel it, man. What are you?
Not next week lah.
I mean, this Saturday, right? The next singkap.
Friday.
I put
Friday.
Yeah.
Wait, offer accuracy.
My bad, I haven't filled it up too.
Okay.
Okay. So, give a motion to have sub-discuss with Alvin for this art, right? Is there any second for the motion? From me. Okay, Mrs. Secretary, please put note that Diba and Alvin will have sub-discuss for this art.
Okay.
Moving on, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to the next card, and this is from me. I have sub-discussed with Alvin and Diba, and also, with Alvin and Diba, and I want to do action to, please put on the top, please, Mrs. Secretary. Okay. I want to do push affability and push rate for several listings, and I have do that, push affability and rate listing. And after that, I have some suggestions from Alvin that I will do deep content doctor for 3 several listing at the below, please, Mrs. Secretary. Yes, okay, below again. Okay, I'll do deep content doctor for Akelia 3 and BDV lot 6 and Villa Idaman. That's from me right now. This is one of my OKR, and the objective to get the target from squad 1. Is there any discuss from my card?
Any discussion?
Okay, Vita, please.
What was the objective again, to reach target from squad 1?
Yes.
What target?
Can I explain this with Indonesian?
Yep.
Oke, jadi ini tadinya kan card ini adalah semi deep content doctor. Cuman kemarin pembicaraan terakhir dengan Iba kita ubah. Jadi saya melakukan deep conductor untuk tiga listing. Yang mana listing ini adalah listing-listing yang masih available untuk bulan Oktober. Di mana bulan Oktober target kita adalah 131.000 dan stretch-nya adalah 140.000 sekian. Kayak gitu. Nah, harapannya dengan di deep conductor, konten-konten ini nanti yang bisa dapat book itu untuk tiga konten ini, yang Akilea 3, NBDV Lot 6, dan Villa Idaman, berdasarkan hasil pembicaraan dengan Alvin, didasari juga dengan dilihat dari gold mining. Nah, terus untuk dua di atas, itu adalah semua listing yang dia masih available. At least dari tanggal 6 itu dia available untuk 18 hari. Available maksudnya masih kosong ya, belum dibook. Nah, di situ saya melakukan push rate dan push availability. Yang di atas sudah tak push rate dan push availability semua, kecuali beberapa yang tidak dicentang itu karena emang nggak bisa, karena dia di iCall. Terus yang bawahnya nanti akan saya tambahkan untuk list yang sama, itu adalah add description. Kayak gitu. Mengingat waktu pas kita konten chapter kemarin, add description ini adalah salah satu yang disarankan oleh Airbnb. Dan banyak dari listing kita tuh belum ada deskripsi fotonya. At least untuk 5 foto hero. Kayak gitu. Itu yang mau saya lakukan. Dan ini sudah dilakukan tahap push rate dan push availability semua sudah. Oke, Tita?
Did you have a discussion with Alvin as well about the rates, let's say for the 3 properties?
3 property untuk di
Yes.
content data?
Yes.
Belum.
I think instead of putting the objective.
Discuss rates maksudnya discuss tentang berapa harganya atau?
Yeah. I mean like this. My point is like if you put like the objective, sorry. If the objective is to reach target for squad 1, I mean to reach target for squad 1 can be done not just from these three listings that you are doing. So my suggestion is for your objective is actually to get how many revenues from these three listings by the end of the month.
Okay. Okay, Alvin, please.
If I remember, we try to focus, if we do the conductor, we try to focus on the one that actually really not performing. I remember we discussed that actually we're gonna leave Idaman first because for this one it's already fully booked. So, Idaman already fully booked. For lot 6, basically it's just, it still have some of actually get mics basically, but the one that actually pretty we concerning is from the Akilea because it's been a long time since we don't have any book. It's pretty much contracted too. But what we want to discuss also, what we discussed before is also how we actually the content can also affect on the Akilea. Try to also check. I asked you basically on the, let's say, I don't know on the measurement from content set, either it's like impression or click-through rates. That's I asked you before, so double check it because I don't know how we can actually measure after we do a deep content vector.
Okay, that's it. Sorry, that's my bad. Actually, Alvin suggest me to the Kutub for entire villa that have more revenue, right, Alvin? Villa Cantik for single room and NBDV lot.
The Kutub Villa Cantik that we discussed is regarding the ads, regarding the IG ads or something like that. It's different with the conductors.
Okay. Wait a minute. So Akilea, just Akilea, right, for deep conductor?
Yes, if you want to do a deep conductor, I suggest the Akilea one. But I also need your help on how do we actually check after we do the deep conductor